Thank you. So, welcome everyone to this great day of Vijayadashmi. We are quickly having our rounds of introduction. We have Megha, HR leader from Gurgaon, Anumod from Kerala, Sushant, founder of JCRM Technologies, others, Rashmi from Assam, and Raja from Chennai, logistics entrepreneur. Great. Others quickly, continue to have your introductions and let me break the ice of today's session. Let's start today's session. You all have been amazing participants. You all have had the vibration and the best energy of one of the powerful songs as well as the Shiv Tandav Shrotam, right? So today is the day of Vijayadashmi. We wanted to take this opportunity of helping us, helping each and every one to kill the inner Ravanas that we have. And what are inner Ravanas? We will have a deep dive into this session. First, let's have a camera on quickly, because unless the camera's on, we are not able to interact. And that's what makes the energy of the group here more important for us, because that's how we connect. So a quick round of introduction from our side. You have been kind enough introducing yourselves, right? So I will be the workshop will be for 2 hours until 7 p.m. One thing. Secondly, grab your pen, paper, notepad, color pens if you have, so that we can have a few engagement. And now, a brief introduction of mine. I am Dr. Vijeta Sahai. I am an HR professional and now a freelance mid-career professional, helping mid-career professionals empower them to their next levels in their career, and also driving people for reclaiming their powers and move towards their purpose. And with this purpose, most important, my soul sister Seema comes as the expert, because Seema has been in the industry for experience of around 25 years, running 5 to 6 successful businesses and building her vision and mission around her purpose. So Seema will also be a part of this journey with us on this session with us, and she will take over shortly. Let me quickly break the ice. Everybody has introduced. I have also introduced both of us. Let's get started. Are you all ready to conquer your Ravana? Right? CR. CR. Conquer Ravana. Reclaim Sita बाद में करेंगे. RC बाद में करेंगे. RS, sorry. CR. Let's have because that's how we interact. It cannot be, communication is always 2 ways. राइट हम लोग कम्युनिकेशन इतना पढ़ते हैं, कम्युनिकेशन 2 ways होता है. अगर नहीं होगा राउंड में तो मुझे लगेगा कि अरे मेरा ऑडियंस ना पार्टिसिपेट नहीं कर रहा. ओह, एवरीबॉडी इज टाइपिंग इन. सुशांत, राजा, सीमा, विजेंद्र, मधु, thank you everyone. Thanks Madhu for the welcome. Thanks so much for being interactive with us. Okay, great. So the whole intention, let's start the slide share, and quickly give me a moment and we'll be doing the slide share shortly. Okay. So the intention of today's session is all about conquering our Ravanas, right? It's all about the inner blocks that we had in ourselves and that have been built around us since childhood. Our circumstances, our scenarios, our upbringings, our cities, our families, everything has been different. We all are unique. And today, on this day, we are connecting. The whole India is connecting here, right? From Gurgaon to Chennai, and we have from Assam to Mumbai. From all the places we are connecting, and myself and Seema are based in Bangalore, so somewhere in mid part of down south of India, right? Okay, so today is the session where we are trying to help each one of you reclaim your Sita back by conquering over those Ravanas. Now, what Ravanas are all about, we'll decode slowly and steadily. Okay, are we good to go? And the victory is not about only the story of Ramayana, but it is all about the inner reality also. Since morning, I've been watching my WhatsApp buzzing with lot of messages, kill this, we should do this, and all the things. But the real strength comes when we are becoming the true version of ourselves, the true core of ourselves is shining. That's where we will be reclaiming our Sita back. That dignity, that courage, that self-worth, which have been stopping us from taking the leap in the life, from taking the way forward in the life, from seeking a clear direction in life. So all those Ravanas need to be killed today, until unless we are not leaving those Ravanas which are inside us behind, we will not be able to conquer or claim the true Sita, which is your true self. Victory is just not outside, it begins from within. Are you all with me on this? Right? Now, moving on to the next part of this session. Dussehra, what Dussehra is all about, right? Ravana had 10 heads. And these 10 heads were nothing but Ravana himself was filled with these demons. And that's the reason. वो तो कितना बड़ा प्रगाढ़ पंडित था भाई, कितना बड़ा ज्ञानी विद्वान था. बट उसके साथ उसको रावण को हम डीमन क्यों बोलते हैं, या रावण को राक्षस क्यों बोलते हैं? बिकॉज वो इतना प्रगाढ़ पंडित होते हुए भी he had those ego, I am the most important और मुझसे सर्वोपरि कोई नहीं है. जब वो एक रावण जैसे प्रगाढ़ पंडित जिसने शिव की स्तुति की, एंड दैट्स वेयर द शिव तांडव स्तोत्रम, राइट? आर यू एबल टू कनेक्ट? सो जब उसको ये जरूरत थी, उसके ऊपर भी वो 10 हेड्स क्या डिपिक्ट करते हैं, वो 10 हेड्स जो हम जलाते हैं, इट सिंबलाइजेस दैट वी हैव टू burn all those inner demons. Those demons are still within us somewhere or the other. I'm not saying we are wrong, but we have always, since childhood, I was hearing that story, a good angel and a bad angel. My mom used to say, if you have to take a decision, always go to the good angel. इससे किसका फायदा हो रहा है? किसी का नुकसान तो नहीं हो रहा है. बट बैड एंजल क्या कहता? नहीं नहीं, मैं कर लेता हूं, नहीं नहीं, कर लेना चाहिए, इससे ठीक है, थोड़ा सा ही तो नुकसान होगा. नहीं, बट वी वर ऑलवेज टॉट to do good to others and to listen to the good angel. What is good angel? Good angel is claiming your Sita back, right? So let's have a quick round. You have grabbed your pen and papers today. Show me your pen. My notebook and pen is here. Has everybody grabbed their pen and paper? Thank you. Maheshji has shown it to me. We need to see from Rashmi, Vijendra, whom I can see on cameras. I will talk to them. Others also. But mere listening to this workshop will not help everyone, right? So let's have if you want to use a color pen or something, I would want you to draw your Ravana with the 10 heads. Okay? Let's quickly draw and show it to one another. I will also draw my Ravana. Isn't it? Why? We will have this Ravana crushed. We will have this Ravana burnt. We will reclaim our Sita back. Right? Are we good to go? It's very simple. मैं ज़्यादा drawing नहीं करवा रही हूँ आप लोगों से. कोई बात नहीं. Let's go back to our childhood days. Let's do that. Okay? Let's see how good we are at drawing. So, including the center head, we need to have 10 heads, right? So 5 one side and 4 one side. ऐसे ही हमको ड्राइंग सिखाया जाता था जब हम छोटे थे. Yes, we are taking you back to your childhood days and want to kill that inner demon. Let's have a crown also on this Ravana. It's not that great, but something I've drawn. Great. थोड़ा सा पास और करिए महेश जी. Thank you. Thank you. Great, great. Thank you. Very nice. Let's have some crown and some thorns if you want, depicting. And the faces, if you want, faces, eyes on everything. Okay. So this is done. Now, the other part of the exercise. Are we all done? Give me a thumbs up. Give me some emoji that we are all. Oh, Seema is done. Vijendra ji, have you done? Your camera is on, so I'm talking to you. Rajini, Sharad, Deepak, Megha, Rajaji. Then we have Anumod. Rashmi is also sharing. Thank you, Rashmi ji. Okay, Madhu and Mani. Turn on your cameras. Okay, so let's have a quick round of thumbs up if you have drawn your Ravanas. Now let's go to our picture, the profile. I would say we have requested one picture of yours, right? So have you all grabbed your picture? If not, it's perfectly fine. On the other paper, I want you all on a plain paper or the other sheet, draw your Sita. Draw your Sita means the positive power that you have. How we are going to claim our Sita back. So this is my picture. I am going to draw my Sita on the other fresh page with my picture in between. You can paste it later, but 5 arrows from your picture. Okay, so you can draw yourself in between, name yourself, put it on, put the name on the figure that you are posting, and then 5 arrows on one side and 5 arrows on one side. Thank you, Seema. Okay. We'll be writing some things on these arrows, okay? If you want, if you don't have a picture, it's perfectly fine. Draw a figure and write your respective name on that figure because it symbolizes you, okay? This is how I will write my name. So I've written my name, Vijeta, and my picture, and the arrows, 5 arrows this side, 5 arrows this side. Okay, good to go. Thank you, beautiful. And the boxes also, if you want. Okay, let's have the boxes quickly on the arrows. 5 on one side, 5 on the other side. Great. So now the Ravana is there with the 10 heads and Sita needs to be claimed back. Okay. Okay. So with this, I would hand over to Seema. Seema, with the arrow. Let's have the engagement, right? Engagement going on. And I'm really loving interacting with you all. Thank you everyone for being an amazing, amazing participant with me. Cameras off. मुझे लगता है मुझे मेरे साथ कोई बात ही नहीं कर रहा है. Seema, over to you. Please take it forward for killing that Ravana. And I know that you have lot to share. Over to you.
All right. Good evening, everyone, and wish you all a very, very happy Vijayadashmi. And thank you, Vijeta, for a wonderful start. Thank you, participants, for being so participative, engaging, and also trying to do what you have to do because the small things that we do matter a lot. We might think these are small things, why pencil, why paper, but the biggest of things can be achieved in a form where we are trying to do, like, why do we burn the Ravana's effigy? Ravana was killed long back. Why do we keep burning it every single day, every single year? I mean to say, there is some symbolism in it, right? And that's what we're going to do today. So as my friend Vijeta explained, Ravana was one of the most wisest of the human beings at that point of time, isn't it? Yes, but still he had some ego. He had some vices, bad things, bad qualities that made him get burnt every single day, right? Every single year, right? So we have to do that today. So let me quickly tell a little more about myself. So I have been, as just Vijita explained and shared with you all, I am an entrepreneur. I've been into business for uh, 23 years exactly now, more than 23 years, in fact. And I have set up and taken to heights a couple of businesses, including food, travel, and coaching. So this is something which is my background. I have been from a business family also, but my love for learning pushed me towards coaching. So basically, I love to learn. I love to share whatever I know, whatever I can share with people and help them, build a better purpose in their life. And I believe that purpose is something that can keep you going all the time. I mean, everything can vanish, everything can become very much, बोलते हैं ना, फीका पड़ जाएगा हर कुछ, लेकिन अगर पर्पस होगा लाइफ में तो कुछ भी फीका नहीं पड़ेगा. You will always have a light. Okay, you will have a light, a direction to reach. So today we are here. This is a part of my purpose where I want people to, be more powerful, be able to achieve their goals, live a fulfilled life, create a dream life for themselves. So this is a part of the entire thing, and I would love to share with you all whatever, like the 10 demons that we're talking about. So let me come back to the Ravana. See, the Ravana, there has been research on this. Ravana did not really have 10 heads. It is just a symbolic presentation or representation of who Ravana was. Ravana had 10 heads. It depicts he had a vast knowledge. So, if one head can have so much knowledge, imagine 10 heads had how much knowledge and wisdom. So, that is one representation. The other representation is that despite, I mean, he was very, very learned, and yet he was caught with some vices. He had some vices in him. That's the reason he couldn't, get what he wanted in life. So even we, as a human being, we have extremely good qualities in ourselves, values in ourselves. So our true self is something like Sita, but the Ravana has conquered it. Ravana has taken it away. What are Ravanas? Ravanas are the 10, 10, those bad vices that we usually have. Some may have 8, some may have 7, some may have 10, some may have 4. I'm not sure. You need to determine how many heads you have now today in this workshop. All right. So what happens? Everyone is having these kind of vices inside them. So Ravana has conquered, right? Today is the day when we need to conquer this Ravana and get our Sita back. Why? Because Sita is our true self. It is the one which we are actually the core of ours, or the real truth about us, or the real self that we have to claim back, right? We cannot. Madhu asks how to identify true purpose. Yes, Madhu, that's for another day. We will definitely get to that topic sometime soon. But yes, today we will work on conquering the Ravana and claiming back our Sita. All right? Great. So I will be sharing something with you all now, and we will start working. And this is a workshop, let me tell you. It's not something where I'm going to say, you're going to listen. No, we are going to work on both the sides, right? We are going to do that. Demon number 1. Now you have your figure drawn there. Whichever demon you think is yours, means you think you have that thing in you, that bad quality in you, or whatever, that something that is stopping you. If that is something, please write in one of the heads, one of the crowns, that yes, this is the one which I have to work on. Okay, so fear is the first demon. Remember one thing, fear whispers. Okay, fear whispers one thing all the time. What if I fail? And so many other things. Fear is not one, fear is different. I mean, fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of, maybe fear of people being in limelight. So many people have different fears. So fear always says, what if I fail? Fear will always stop you from even starting. And that's where there is a door closed for your dreams. Okay, so ask yourself, has fear ever made you step back from something you really wanted? Just think of it. Think of it, that when was that moment in life, or when were those moments in life when maybe you would have achieved a bigger dream if the fear did not stop you? Imagine, just know that fear has a power in imagination, because we create imagination. In the imagination itself, we create everything. What disaster could happen to us, what could, go wrong, what will not work out, everything we try to do it inside the head only, inside the imagination only. Fear's power lies in imagination. Okay, so more you imagine wrong, fear takes over. Facing fear is not about becoming fearless. Okay, you will not become fearless. Anybody with the human, every human has a kind of fear, and it's good to have, but it's only that you have to shrink your fear. You shrink your fear, which is controlling you. You need to start controlling the fear. All right, so we will see how we can reclaim this fear by using the Shakti of courage. All right. Courage says, even if I fail, I will grow, I will learn, I will know what's going right, what's going wrong. All right. So, courage means whenever you have fear, you're still moving ahead. You're still taking that step, you're still taking that plunge. You're not stopping there. All right. Every time you act with courage, you try to reclaim your Sita, your true self. All right. So promise me you will act with courage because you want to reclaim your Sita. So see, everybody put C there, because courage transforms that fear into a fuel or into a motivation for you to keep going ahead. Thank you, everyone. The same energy which was holding you back in form of fear can even push you further when it becomes courage for you. So every step with courage that you take is a brick in reclaiming your Sita's palace within. Okay, you're building your Sita within, right? So every time you take a courageous step, you're putting one brick there. All right? Yes, Vijeta, you want to
Seema,
add?
can I ask a question here? Quick.
Sure, sure.
Uh, okay. Seema, sometimes what happens is we need to take a step forward and we are sitting on the fence. करना है नहीं करना है करना है. So वो fence को कैसे break करें? Please help me with this.
Okay, Vijeta, fence cannot be broken. Fence will remain there. You have to make a choice whether you are on this side of the fence or that side of the fence. You cannot be on fence because that is not the place to be. See, jada se jada, your decision might prove right or wrong. But anyway, you sitting on fence will not give you progress. You're not going anywhere anyways. But once you cross it, you know if it is not right, you can jump back. It's okay. But take that plunge. What if it is right? You can start moving forward. All right? Hope that answers. Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome. So, courage is something which is going to push you doing things even that you fear and start claiming your Sita back. All right. So, this is the first Shakti that will help you claim your Sita back. And if you think you need this, put this in one of the against one of the arrows around your picture. Yes, got it? Yeah, Vijeta just displayed it. So put this, if you think, yes, you need it. You have written fear in one of the heads of Ravana. You've written courage in one of the, against one of the arrows that you've written around your picture. All right. Excellent. So I would like everyone to affirm over here. Just once, unmute yourselves and everybody say, I choose courage over fear. Okay, so I'll say 1, 2, 3, unmute yourself, everybody, and just say, I choose courage over fear. Please unmute. Excellent. Thank you so much. I'll say 1, 2, 3. I'll say 1, 2, 3, and then we will all say it together. 1, 2, 3. I
I
choose
I
choose
courage
choose
over
courage
courage
fear.
over
over
fear.
fear.
Excellent. Thank you, audience. Lovely
Over
audience.
fear.
Yeah, now you can all mute yourselves. Excellent. Very good. We move to the next demon now. Ready for it? Demon number 2 is doubt. You know what? Doubt whispers, I'm not enough. मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगी, मैं इसके लिए नहीं बनी हूं. That's not my cup of tea. How many of you hear yourself saying that to yourselves most often? Be very, very frank here. How many of you doubt yourselves very, very frequently, very, very often? Put doubt, put D if you really doubt yourselves very frequently. Doubt or self-doubt? Yeah, here I mean self-doubt because we are talking about ourselves. Whether we can, whether we can't. We have so many questions going on in our mind. ये कर पाऊंगी कि नहीं कर पाऊंगी, ये हो पाएगा कि नहीं हो पाएगा, ऐसा हो गया तो क्या. So all that, right? Yes, doubt, everybody. A lot of us have that self-doubt, right? Before taking any step, we come into that mode where we start having doubts, because the doubt's work is to say you are not enough. The self-doubt always says you are not enough. You cannot do it. Stop. You cannot, achieve that. It always creates a confusion in your mind, and it'll cloud your mind with, non-clarity. You will never have clarity. Right? How many of us, we keep facing this, right? After reclaiming power, fear and doubt has taken back. Thank you. Thank you so much, Money. Yes, doubt, it often comes in the form of logic. We feel it's logic, it's not a doubt. We're logically thinking. So many times, logic takes that form of doubt. The doubt takes the form of logic, in fact. And it tries to convince you that your dreams are too big, they are unrealistic, you cannot achieve them. So the Ravana of self-doubt thrives when you compare your weaknesses with other strengths. There are a number of people who have turned their weaknesses into their strengths. Okay. And if I want to give you an example, people who I have seen so many people who do not have limbs, who do not have hands, and I've seen them being biggest of artists drawing with their legs. And they become so popular, they become so appreciated. So they have chosen to convert their disability or their, whatever they didn't have, into a strength, their weakness into a strength, and we can do that too. So don't let your Ravana thrive. Okay. And doubt is that Ravana, let me tell you, which will kill your dreams. So don't let it be there. We'll have to conquer this Ravana also. Okay. I'm sorry. Please excuse me if I cough, because I am running some cough and cold currently. So let me share the screen and show you how we are going to capture this Ravana. All right. Just a moment. Yeah. Okay. Now, self-belief is over self-doubt, and it will say, I already have what it takes. Self-belief will always tell you, it is there inside you. It is not external, but you have stopped listening to it. Okay. You've stopped listening to your self-belief that I already have what it has to take. All right. Belief in yourself is like that fuel that will light that fire on your journey. When you want to move ahead on your journey, self-belief will show you the light. So self-belief doesn't mean that you know everything. I'm not saying you should be perfect, you should know everything before you take that leap or take that path. It only means that you trust yourself that you can figure out whatever comes your way. Okay, every time you're going to choose that belief, the self-belief over the self-doubt, you will claim a piece of your Sita back. Please promise me you will do that. Claim your Sita back by having that self-belief. SB type, everybody. By the way, that's the short form of my name too. SB. Self-belief. Yes, we will claim that back. And now is the time to write self-doubt and self-belief if they are applicable to you in their respective places. Self-doubt will go in one of the Ravana's heads, and self-belief will go to one of the arrows next to your picture. All right. And then we unmute and do that affirmation for ourselves. Thank you, everyone, for those SBs. Ready for unmute, everyone? And we have another affirmation here. Unmute, and I'll say 1, 2, 3, and we will repeat, I trust myself fully. Okay? 1, 2, 3. I
I trust
trust
myself
myself
fully.
fully.
I trust myself fully. I trust
Excellent.
myself fully.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Everybody can mute yourselves, and we will move to the next demon. Procrastination. How many of you have been postponing? Aaj nahi kal. Aaj nahi kal. How many of you? You keep doing that, right? Procrastination. P. Type P if you've been procrastinating. अरे यार आज तो नहीं होगा, आज मौसम बड़ा अच्छा है, आज तो मजे करते हैं चाय पकोड़े खा के, चाय के साथ पकोड़े खाते हैं, बस आज ये काम नहीं करेंगे, आज नहीं आगे बढ़ेंगे, आज नहीं मुझे ये ना आज नहीं करना ये काम, आगे करेंगे. Isn't it? Yes, we keep procrastinating. I will do it later. And that later never comes. All right? It will never come. There have been several thousands of examples where we wanted to do this, we postponed it for tomorrow, and someone else used that idea and became big. Please don't put your plans to hold. Don't postpone your plans. Ask yourself one thing today, right now. What is that one thing you've been delaying? Something everybody will have. Let's type that here quickly so that we kill it today. We slay it off. Let's see what is that one thing you've been delaying. Everyone, all the participants. Can we do that quickly? Can we quickly put here something that you've been delaying? Because let me tell you, procrastination often takes form of perfection. हम सोचते हैं कि नहीं अभी perfect नहीं है. Exercise, very good, Rashmi. Yes, we keep postponing, right? Always to the first of every month and then first of the new year. That first is the criminal, right? So procrastination takes form of perfectionism. We always feel कि अभी perfect होने के बाद book reading, new learning, self exploration, excellent. So we all feel that ये perfect हो जाए फिर बाद में. Suppose you want to have a photo shoot or something which is important for your personal brand, or put it on your LinkedIn or Instagram. You will say, okay, let me lose those 5 extra kgs, then I will have my photo shoot. You're trying to become perfect. Okay, I have to publish my book. No, it is still not perfect. I need to make it perfect. It's not important to be perfect. It's important to roll down your plan. Kindly share the slide too. I will share the slide soon. Okay, because I'm explaining, I want you to focus. So waiting for perfect time is purely criminal. It never comes. Perfect time never comes. Okay. So this is that Ravana that is stealing from you your future, making your present waste. Just because you are procrastinating things, it is stealing your future from you and also making your present waste. I'm sure you don't want your present to be wasted, isn't it? Yes, we don't want our present to be wasted. And we'll soon share the slide and see once again. We always say, I'll do it later. It delays your destiny. It doesn't let things that want to come to you. Because one step you take towards your dreams, the dream is going to take 10 steps towards you. But when your one step stops, just imagine the dream runs away from you still further. Right? So let's start taking some steps. Okay? And we will see how we can do that. Consistent action. What is meant by consistent action? When we take small steps every single day, we create a kind of momentum. We keep the ball rolling. We keep things moving in our life. And if not one big thing done in a day, we are doing small things which will amount to one big thing done after a period of time. And that is what your achievement is going to be. So let's refer to our Lord Rama. Do you think Lord Rama built the bridge that they had to build to reach Sita, to reach Lanka? Do you think it was built in a day? No, it was built one stone at a time. One stone at a time. Can you just imagine how long it must have took? But they kept doing it every single day. Every single stone was, so many stones were lifted and kept, and the bridge was being made. So consistency will keep rolling your ball, keep you in momentum, and it will keep building your confidence. The minute you keep, you're going on doing something, right? So it builds your confidence. And every small win that you are going to experience because of this consistency will keep building your self-trust, your trust on your own self. Right? So just like Sri Ram's bridge was built by stone, your victory will be built step by step if you take daily consistent action. Okay, so I want you to keep doing this. Okay, so again, time to do this. Shakti 3 we have come to, and I want you to write procrastination in one of Ravana's head and consistent action in one of the arrows next to your picture, if this is something, a demon which applies to you. We'll quickly do that. And next step, unmute ourselves and say the affirmation, I move forward every single day. So we quickly take time to write whether that is one of our demons in the Ravana's head or the crown, and write the Shakti that we need to kill that demon. Every demon is killed with one Shakti, isn't it? So we've been seeing this. If every demon is going to be killed with one Shakti, let us identify which are the demons and start killing them with the Shaktis. So if you've done writing, unmute yourselves and I go 1, 2, 3 and we say I move forward every single day. That affirmation. Done? So we unmute everyone. Okay, I will say 1, 2, 3 now. Everyone unmute. 1, 2, 3.
I
I
move
I
forward
move
forward
forward
every
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 single
single
day.
single
day.
day. Thank you,
I
everyone.
move forward every single.
Thank you, everyone. So you can mute yourselves and we move on to the fourth demon. Ego. Oh my God. This has killed so many people, including the Ravana. Ego, ahankar, right? What does ego say? I know it all. I know everything. I don't need to learn. ये तो पता है मुझे. इसमें क्या बड़ी बात है? Ego, it shuts the door for your learning and growth. Because every time ego sets in, you will say, I know everything. You don't find it essential to learn. You will shut the door of your minds, of your ears, anything good coming to you from the universe, you shut doors for everything. Why did Ravana's downfall came? Because he was not listening to any good advice, only listening to his ego. Ego makes us blind. Ego doesn't let us, it shuts our eyes, ears, it shuts everything for us. All right, we don't listen to anybody, we don't want anybody's advice at that point of time. It isolates us. It also tries to convince us that we don't need anybody. It's okay, we can cut off. We don't have, you don't need anybody's love. We don't need to listen from wise words from anybody. We know it all. Why do we have to listen? Ravana's greatest mistake was not that he did not have strength. His only mistake was arrogance towards people, ego towards people, ego that I know it and I don't want to listen to others. He had great advisors, didn't he have? He was a scholar, so he had great people who would advise him, right? Every now and then in his darbar. But don't you think though those people would have advised him not to do all the wrong things that he was doing with Sita and Ram? He was advised, but he was so arrogant and egoistic that he did not listen. He chose not to listen. And that's why all doors were shut for him. So we are not going to do this mistake, and we are going to own our Shakti, humility, and openness. Being grounded and being open to learn is very, very, very important, because what does humility say? I learn, I listen, I grow. So understand one thing, many of us think that humility is a weakness. If I'm humble, I'm weak. No, it's your strength. I learn, I listen, I grow. See, the minute you are open, it's very easy for you to reclaim your Sita back through that learning, because you're open to listen, you're open to learning, you're open to growth. So humility is standing tall, but you are standing tall, but yet you're ready to bow down. You're ready to sit down. You're ready to be grounded. Though you're huge, but you're not showing that ego. Okay, let us admit something we don't know. So many times we are so big that something which we don't know, we are not ready to accept. We are not ready to, own that vice of ours. We should do that. We should accept and admit that, okay, I don't know this, let me learn it. There's nothing wrong in it. When you are open, you are going to attract more advice, more guidance. people will come to give you a helping hand because you are receptive. When you're open to receive, life is going to send you right teachers. Right? Teachers will enter your life and start giving you right guidance. So today, probably you have kind of manifested us. You were open to learn. A big round of applause for all of you who are here. There are 230 people on the group, but who are here? Are the people who are open to learn, want to know something new. Some other people might have thought, I know it all. Why should I go and listen? But I'm sure you will benefit something from this, isn't it? Meanwhile, I will request Vijeta to share a link of Calendly because we are here offering for the Dussehra festival. We are offering our one-to-one because on a group we cannot discuss a lot of things. So we are offering our one-to-one sessions to all of you all who have attended this workshop only to come connect with us and see what is not working for you, what is not, helping you grow, where you are stuck in life, and then we can go ahead. All right, we can move ahead and take it ahead. All right. So we have an affirmation now, which we are going to unmute ourselves and say. All right, I will share the screen. I stay open to wisdom. Okay, so we are going to unmute. I will say 1, 2, 3, and we will go ahead with this. But before that, what do we have to do? Write the demon in the Ravana's head and write the Shakti you need to achieve victory over it. So, what was our demon? Ego. And what is our Shakti? Humility and openness. Meanwhile, the link is shared in the chat and you must copy this link for access. After the session, you can go and book the free call while it is still available. Because usually these calls are charged, but as a gift for Dussehra, we are trying to give it free for some people. All right. So yes, everybody, if you've completed your task of writing the ego and the Shakti to conquer it, we are going to unmute and say this affirmation. Once you're all unmute, we can say the affirmation, okay? Unmute, everyone. Excellent. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I
I
stay
stay
open
open
to
to
wisdom.
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 Stay open to wisdom.
I stay
Excellent,
open to
excellent.
wisdom.
Thank you, everyone. You can put yourselves back.
I stay
And
open to wisdom.
great, thank you. Now we move further. Demon number 5 now, comparison. Comparison. How many times has comparison drained your energy? Just thinking that I did this, that person did this. I have this car, that person has that car. I got only so many marks, that person got so many marks. That person is better than me. That person has a better job than me. That person has a better pay than me. Comparison, that person has better talents. Comparison, those people are ahead of me. Everybody's timeline is different. Everybody's life is different. Everybody's, you know, that milestones are very different for everyone in life, right? We cannot compare our journeys to others. The circumstances surrounding us are different. Okay, you must have had different circumstances. The other person must have had different circumstances. If in not so good circumstances you were able to achieve something, it's worth applauding more than the person who had everything favorable for himself and he was able to achieve. Right? So comparison always says those people are ahead of me. They have more than me. They are better than me. What it does, it steals our joy. It blinds our path. We don't know where we are going forward. How many times has comparison drained your energy, my friends? Doesn't it? Comparison drains energy. CDE, write in the chat box if comparison has drained your energy so many times. CDE. Let's be active. Let's own it. So what happens when you are comparing? You are trying to forget your uniqueness. What is good in you? You think that elephant and fish are same. You are elephant, other person is fish. You are elephant, you have that extreme power that you can even uproot a tree. But you are looking at a fish and getting jealous or comparing yourselves that I'm not able to swim. What about your uniqueness? Why can't you own your uniqueness and build something around it? Okay, so it's very important to know what your uniqueness is, what your true strength is, so that you can build something around it. Don't make your comparison just like an elephant and a fish. All right, let us not do that, because comparison is nothing but it is that Ravana's trick to make us forget our own uniqueness. The Ravana of comparison, it helps us forget our own uniqueness and just keep eyeing on other people's good qualities or strengths, and we start thinking because we don't have that strength we are weak. No, we have some other strength. Comparison is always unfair. You see others and think that they have progressed, I have not progressed, but you are not understanding that your journey is different, their journey is different, you have still made some progress, right? So this Ravana is making you blind to your own progress, making you blind to see the blessings and good things you have in life, and just trying to exaggerate others' success. All right. So we will stop doing that now. And what is that particular Shakti that's going to help us do this? Self expression. Own yourself, own your truth, own your core, own your own strengths. Express yourselves. And how will you do that? So self expression is always saying, my journey is mine, my light is unique, my strengths are unique. Okay? Because it will help you rejoice what you have. I celebrate my uniqueness, we say. When you are ready to express yourself freely, that's why we are trying to tell you, kill the Ravanas and claim your Sita. Who's Sita? Who? Sita is your true self, your true expression. We've clouded everything with other things, like other people's comparison. We try to make them as benchmarks for us. Okay, if at 40 he was able to build a house and I did not, then I'm a failure. No, I'm unique. I was able to build a beautiful family, lovely relationships with my family members. Maybe something like that. Own your uniqueness. And when you are able to discover that true strength or uniqueness of yours, it's very easy to claim your Sita back. Because your voice is your Sita. No one else can sing your song or walk your path or prepare what you can prepare in life. That's your uniqueness. And when you let that uniqueness, that authenticity shine outside, unconsciously, without knowing, you are giving other people around you also permission to shine. Because you are celebrating yourselves. So others will also celebrate their own selves. Then just imagine how the world is going to be full of celebrations. Isn't it? We want that, right? Everyone, right? Comparison as a demon and self expression as a Shakti. In the respective places, by now you know what to do, right? You know it, right? What do? Every single time we talk about a demon, we go and put it in the one of the heads of Ravan if we think that's true for ourselves. And if we want to claim it back, we will go to our photo, against an arrow we will write that Shakti. Self expression is the Shakti which is going to help you come out of the comparison demon. Okay, once we are done with this, we will unmute ourselves and say this affirmation like always. All right, so I will be saying, once you unmute, I will be saying 1 2 3 and we will say, I celebrate my originality. All right, unmute everyone. Excellent, excellent. Everyone, I'm waiting. Great.
Celebrate my originality.
1
I
2 3. I
I
celebrate
celebrate
my
my
Celebrate my
originality.
originality.
I celebrate
originality.
my originality.
It's extremely good. It's like an echo.
I celebrate my
I celebrate originally.
My
I
originality.
celebrate my originality.
Excellent, everyone. Very good.
I celebrate my
I
originality.
celebrate my
Yes, let's celebrate. Excellent. Thank you so much. Now we will move to the next demon. Let's see now. Now we'll play a game. Let's not make it boring. Put some other demon there. Let's see whether your demon is existing here. Some demon that you have. Put it there in the chat box. We'll see if it comes in there. We've completed 5 demons. We have 5 more remaining. Let's see any of your demons comes up there. Quickly type in. Yes, we're playing a game here. Anger. Okay, let's see if it is there, Maheshji. Let's see. Greed. Okay, Rashmi, excellent. Yes, come on, everyone, everyone. I want you all to participate in this. Let's see. Anger, greed. What else? What else can you think of that you have or you've seen people have? Jealousy. Extremely good. Yes, Rashmi, keep going. Yes. We'll keep quickly have a few more answers here on the chat so that we can progress. And we are done with half of the demons, and now we have to slay the other 5 demons, right? We'll do that. Are you feeling light? 5 heads gone. Are you feeling light? Gossip, injustice. So from those 10 heads, we are trying to remove those 5 heads at least right now. Now 5 heads are remaining. Lie. Excellent. Arrogance. Very good. Yes, Rashmi says gossip. Vijita says arrogance. Rashmi again says lies. Rashmi is giving so many demons out here. Thank you, Rashmi. Maheshji says anger. All right, let's see now what is there in store for us. The next demon is, oh wow, who said that? I need to give a big round of applause. Maheshji, you said anger, and that's the one. Excellent. So
Hima,
let's,
you have to share your screen.
yes, I'm doing it. Yeah. So I didn't want to share because I wanted to announce before sharing. Complaints, Rashmi says. Oh, great. So anger is the next demon. Okay, anger says, I can't forgive. I'm angry. You want to show it to the world that you're angry. So you will show it in a way that you will not forgive anybody. To let them know you are angry. To let people know you are angry, you will not forgive them at all. But did you know something? Anger is like drinking that poison and hoping that opposite person is going to suffer. You think by drinking that poison, the opposite person will suffer? Even Lord Shiva had to drink the poison, right? But do you think anybody else suffered? No. So by having anger, you are trying to, think that, okay, I will drink the poison of anger and the opposite person who has given me hurt or done this wrong thing to me is going to suffer. Let them suffer. Your anger is not going to let them suffer. It will keep you suffering all the time. Remember one thing, forgiveness is not for others, it's for yourselves. It's for yourselves. I will not say, ki go and fall on the feet of that person, ask for forgiveness. No, but you internally release the person with whom you are angry or the situation that you have got angry about. Release that situation, forgive that situation, person, place, anything that is holding you back and not letting you get further in your life. So please don't drink that poison of anger, because the Ravana of anger locks you in your past itself. It will keep you there safely in a prison. It will not let you live your present and not let you build your future. It will always keep you in past, which is the worst place to be in, because past is never yours. Don't you think so? Are you still living in past? Ask that question because of your anger. If you're still living in past because of your anger, just type P there. Type P if you'll see. Let us be very open. This is a non-judgmental space. When we accept and own something, no, it's easier for us to release it. If you're living in past because of some kind of an anger issue or a resentment that you've been holding for long, yes, we keep living in past when we are very angry about some situation, person, place, or thing. All right. So let's not do that. Let's free our Sita by not being angry. Ravana has locked you in past. The only way to get our Sita back now is to release our past, to forgive, to let go, to, let go of the anger. Okay, let's promise that to ourselves today. And we will burn this particular head today for sure, because otherwise it's going to burn you. It has a power that it can burn you, the anger. Okay, and I don't want you to be chained, prisoned by this anger into the past. So we are going to release it so that we are released from the past, we live our present, and we go and claim our Sita. Free it up. Okay? Fine. For that, Shakti is forgiveness and peace. We just spoke about forgiveness. It's a beautiful thing. I release and set myself free. Forgiveness is not forgiving anybody else. You set yourself free, Baba. You don't want to forgive that person, it's okay. Let that person live their life. But you forgive about that situation. It's not only about a person. I'm again and again saying it can be a situation, place, thing, person, anything. Forgive it. Release it from your mind because it's your past. Let it not affect your today and future. I think telling time, digestive, but actually really very difficult to outcome. Okay. So you mean to say it's difficult to do this? Is it that what you're trying to say, Raja? Yes. So we will do certain activity today, right? We will try to, reclaim ourselves. Yes, it is easy to say, but there are certain practices that can help you forgive and release past. Some, if you have undergone or listened to Ho'oponopono, that's a kind of meditation which helps you release your past. And if it is very intense, then you should take help of somebody who is practicing something, who can help you out with releasing things. You should do that. If it is, because if it's holding you back, then your entire progress is depending on that. You're not able to take steps further in your life. In that case, you should definitely take help. Ask for help. Help is available. Okay. So now coming back to forgiveness and peace, I will say forgiveness is equal to freedom. Freedom of yourself. Freedom of you from your past. Freedom of your Sita. You want to free your Sita, right? Just like Rama did, Lord Ram. He freed. Okay, thank you. I have served your purpose, right? Okay, great. Great, Raja. So let's free our Sita by giving forgiveness and reclaim our peace. All right? Not drink that poison of anger. Forgiveness is reclaiming your inner peace, your inner calm, your stability in life. It's a gift you will give yourself, not anybody else. It's a gift to yourself, forgiveness. Okay? Be still. In any moment, you will start practicing that. Start practicing forgiveness and you will start being more peaceful and still. All right? So next activity, I hope you all know what has to be done. Everyone will now go back to their Ravanas, go back to their own pictures, put the demon of anger there in one of the heads, and put the Shakti of forgiveness in one of the arrows next to your picture. Quickly do that. And can you on your cameras and show me how is it looking like? Excellent. Thank you for showing that, Vijeta. Who else is showing it to me? Okay. Okay, we'll see at the end. Thank you, Rashmi. Yes, I can see it a little bit. Thank you for sharing. Okay, in the end, we will see everyone's. Okay, we will all show it and then we will take a picture. Excellent. So now what we are going to do, we've done that activity. So we are going to unmute ourselves and say this affirmation. We have still 4 more to go. All right. Yes. Everybody stay glued till the end because we are going to do the ritual of slaying the 10 heads and claiming our Sita back, which is very, very important and symbolic, just like how we burn the effigy of Ravana. Repeated forgiveness makes you for granted. No, Maheshji, I'm not telling you to forgive the person. Make your distance from that person. Okay, don't have to interact with that person or fall upon that person. Forgiveness from your heart. You are releasing it. Okay, you are releasing it. You're not showing, you become indifferent rather than being angry. That's what I would suggest. I would
Also,
definitely not want you to be taken for granted. Vijeta, you're adding?
yeah, just to add here is I can completely understand what Mr. Raja has shared and also Maheshji. Maheshji, definitely this, it's not very easy as it is being said. It takes time, and this is all about how you are taking it slowly and steadily. Healing takes time. घाव भरने में समय लगता है सर. घाव किसी के दिए हुए immediate नहीं भरे जा सकते, right? But it's a process. Let me tell you that healing is available, healing can be done, and we are there to help you, support you, and guide you. And that's the reason I'm sharing the Calendly link again and again. सबकी जर्नी अलग अलग है. Everybody has their unique journey, unique challenges, unique scenarios, right? So in case if you want to connect with us and see how we can empower you, how we can handhold you, and craft a beautiful golden path for you in the life journey ahead, take this opportunity of connecting with us on personal window so that we, myself and Seema, can, connect with you, understand your journey, and see best possible support that we can extend, right? So go ahead and quickly block your 45 minutes discussion with us. And this will be a confidential and a uniquely crafted call for you specifically. I would invite Mr. Raja, Mr. Deepak, Mahesh ji also, and other people in the here. Let's see. Healing is possible. Healing takes time, but that's a journey. So let's connect. Okay. Over to you, Seema. Please take it forward.
Thank you for adding, Vijita. Okay, so now it's time for our affirmation. All right, so I'm sharing the screen. Everybody unmute yourselves. Quickly, we have 4 more to go. So we will be saying this affirmation. I choose peace over poison. Okay, I will say 1, 2, 3, and we all go. Everybody ready with your unmuted mics? I can see mics muted yet. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I choose peace over poison.
Peace.
All right. All right. I choose
I
peace over
choose peace
poison.
over poison.
Excellent. Thank you, everyone. All right. You can mute yourselves and we move on to our next demon, which is demon number 7 is greed. Someone said that. Who said that? Greed. Rashmi, I think. Very good. Very good, Rashmi. It was excellent. So greed or desiring for more and more is another demon that most humans have. We always feel ki this I have, अब और चाहिए. So greed, unlimited greed for things which you are not worthy of, that is called over desire. So greed says just one more, फिर मैं खुश हो जाऊंगा. मतलब ये मुझे मिल जाए, उसके बाद तो लाइफ बढ़िया है, लाइफ एकदम बढ़िया है. इसको लगा डाला तो लाइफ झिंगा लाला. That kind, isn't it? अब ये मिल गया तो लाइफ झिंगा लाला है, ये मिल गया तो लाइफ झिंगा लाला है. बस एक के बाद एक वो डिजायर्स ऐड होती जा रही. That is called greed, because it will never let you be happy or in gratitude mood. Never. Because greed never lets you feel only ki this I have got and let me celebrate this. Before that, your greed will, stand tall with the next desire. I'm not saying don't have goals. You must have goals. But there is a there's a thin line between your, dream, goal, vision, and greed. There is a thin line between it, and we need to identify where to draw that line. And sometimes you are not able to see it. It's very important to see that. One more, then I'll be happy. Ek aur bas, endless chase. It will make you restless. It will not let you rejoice what you have. You have a Maruti Swift, your desire for maybe an Audi or something will not let you enjoy your Maruti Swift. You need to enjoy what you have, right? जैसे भोग करना भी हर किसी के नसीब में नहीं होता. Even if you have, you cannot enjoy it. So many times this happens with us. What we have, we can't enjoy. Because लालच ये है कि और कुछ चाहिए. उसका देख लिया, अरे उसके पास वो है यार, अब तो वो ही चाहिए. अरे भाई जो है उसमें तो पहले मजे लो, उसके तो मजे लूटो. All right. So the Ravana of greed creates the hunger inside you all the time without making you satisfied. It's okay, experience that satisfaction and then go ahead to, maybe aim for something more. Aiming and having a greed, or keeping your goals or having a greed, there is a thin line. Okay. So greed always says it's not enough, it's not enough, it's not enough. It keeps shifting that goal post. यहाँ पे गोल था, हमने हम आ गए यहाँ तक, अभी ये गोल पोस्ट इधर लग गया, वो भी ग्रीड वाला, मतलब पॉजिटिव वाला नहीं, जिसमें हम सोचे कि हाँ और कुछ बड़ा करते हैं, और कुछ अच्छा करते हैं. If that greed converts into purpose, कि हाँ आज 10 लोगों का भला किया, आज 20 का करते हैं, आज 30 का करते हैं, that's a different thing. But right now, you're only, the greed is just holding you, keep moving the goalpost further and further. So this Ravana will turn that moment of gratitude into a moment of dissatisfaction always. You'll always have complaints. Just as Rashmi, ki, complain. Yes, because when we have greed, we'll start complaining. Ye bas nahi hai. This is not enough. Aur chahiye, aur chahiye, aur chahiye. How do you, it will keep you restless. So how do you overcome this demon? There is one Shakti which you need to overcome this demon, and that is contentment and purpose. Contentment is what? Satisfaction, rejoicing what you have. Contentment means I have enough, I am enough. And when you start aligning with meaningful goals, some bigger purpose in life, you will always feel contented on that journey and not wait for that goal to be achieved fully. So, lot of like बड़े लोगों ने कहा है, make the journey as beautiful as the goal, make as the destination. So enjoy the journey, live those experiences while you're on the journey to reach your destination, which is your goal. Also, having a meaningful purpose makes a lot of sense. Rather than having greed, have a purpose. कि भाई आज ठीक है, अभी मेरे को I have a income of 1 lakh per month. I'm donating 5,000 from this, or doing good things 5,000 worth ka. If I'm going to have 2 lakhs of income, I'll make sure that I'm doing at least 20,000 rupees as a service to others. Have that kind of a goal. Ki, I'll appreciate my husband for this. Every single Amavas, he has this habit of, not, I mean, in all the humility, with all the power he has, he also collects from a few people who've told him to, that they will contribute for the purpose. He collects that. And with all the humility, the people who are giving are only giving, but they're not doing the seva. He goes himself to the poor, slum areas, distributes food, distributes whatever their needs are, and feeds cows and everything on his own capacity. He leaves his office one day in the month, and he goes in his own capacity. He's made that purpose, and the minute or the day he feels, okay, this month I have a larger income because we are into business. I'm currently, we are running a travel agency along with the along with what I do this, I also run a travel agency along with my husband. So he leaves one day, he leaves office one day, he goes out and he does whatever good he wants to do with his own hands. Just giving away money is not a big deal. Seva is something, that he is owned. So I'm just giving you an example. It could be in any form you decide your purpose, or maybe not only giving in form of charity, maybe you want to help people grow, help people, become better in their lives, or live a better life with whatever knowledge you have, whatever talents or skills you have. If you can make others' lives better with that, even if you're trying to make a small amount of income from it, it's okay. But you will be doing good to so many people there. So make something like that a purpose in your life. All right, let me share this slide with you all, and little more we will talk about it. So align your desires with meaningful goals rather than greed. I don't say contentment means settling with what you have. I'm saying appreciating what you have achieved till now, living it, rejoicing it. And purpose is going to give you that energy to run marathon, not a sprint. Because with greed, you can only run sprints, smaller races. With purpose, you can run a marathon, a larger race. So please do that. Please. And if you are finding difficult to know what your purpose is or what your strengths, talents, passions are, please connect with us. We can guide you on that. Let me tell you, I'm a life purpose coach. I'm a purpose business coach who helps people find their purpose and start something around your purpose so that you, every single day, you're doing something you love to do. All right. So the activity here is write that demon there of greed and write the Shakti where it needs to go. So put things in places quickly. Now you all know about it. I don't have to repeat it again and again. And then unmute yourselves to say this affirmation. Quickly unmute everyone. And we'll say the affirmation. I align with meaningful goals. I align with meaningful goals. Okay. Everybody unmuted. All right. 1, 2, and 3.
I
I
align
align
with
with
meaning.
meaningful goals.
I align with meaningful goals.
Excellent. Thank you, everyone. You can mute yourselves back and we go to the next demon without wasting any more time. Ignorance. Ignorance is something which keeps you stuck, keeps you blind, and you always feel ki I don't need to learn. It's okay. See, even there's a saying, ignorance is no excuse to law, isn't it? Suppose you're driving a two-wheeler and you enter one way and a cop catches hold of you. Can you say, oh, I didn't know this is a one way? No, ignorance is not an excuse to law. You should have seen the board in the entrance of that particular lane. If you've not seen, that doesn't mean that doesn't exist. What you don't know doesn't mean doesn't exist. Something may exist which you may not know. So it's not an excuse. Ignorance is not an excuse. Be open to learn. There will be a number of things which you don't know, but be open to learn. Don't say, I don't want to know about it. It will keep you stuck. It will keep you blinded. It will keep you caged. It will keep you chained, in fact. But if you want to free yourselves, free your Sita, then this Ravana has to be slayed. Because it's blocking your growth by rejecting awareness. Awareness is that light which can remove ignorance, the darkness of ignorance from your life. Ignorance is like a safe cage saying, okay, I didn't know about it. It'll cage you, but it is stopping your growth. And this is that Ravana that will convince you that survival is enough. Why you want to thrive? काम चल रहा है ना, काम चल रहा है ना, क्यों करना है और उठा पटक? Right? No. So let us stop being caged by this ignorance and start, claiming our Sita back and, open doors for new light. When you open the door, the light will come in. And darkness disappears with light, right? You don't have to do anything else to destroy it. You don't have to burn the darkness. You don't have to kill the darkness. The minute you open doors and the light comes in, the darkness is gone. All right. So what we will do now, we will see which Shakti can help us. Awareness and learning. Start being aware. Start being open to listen, open to learn. All right. So every day, it is an opportunity to grow. So awareness, I will give you a formula of awareness. Awareness is equal to wisdom and awakening. Okay. Learning is how we are going to, by learning, we are going to step closer to our Sita every day. Who is our Sita? Our true self, our true core. And we can get closer to it every single day by learning, by being more aware. See, so many people are not even aware that they don't know. At least you should be aware कि ये मुझे नहीं आता है और मुझे सीखना है, मैं सीखूंगा. Be aware of it. Awareness is knowing. Madhu, awareness means you having a knowledge about कि मुझे ये नहीं आता. अच्छा, you give formula. Okay. Awareness is equal to wisdom plus awakening. हमको नींद से झंझोड़ के उठाना पड़ेगा किसी को. और हम आज वो कोशिश कर रहे हैं आप लोगों के साथ कि उठिए, अवेयर होइए कि कुछ चीजें हैं जो आपको लानी है अपनी लाइफ में. विजडम, अवेकनिंग कैन मेक यू मोर अवेयर. शायद कितने लोगों को पता ही नहीं है कि हमारे अंदर ये 10 हेड्स हैं, ये 10 वाइसेस हैं. आज आप लोगों ने कदम उठाया है. यू बिन हियर, on this particular day where people might be watching Netflix, but you are here. Why? Because you're hungry for growth. You want to know what I don't know. Knowing what I don't know is awareness. Okay. All right. So awareness is like a light in dark room, just as I said. And once it is on, you can never go back to your old ways, your blind days. Okay. Learning will always keep you young, new, relevant. People who don't upgrade, don't learn, they are just, put off from the market. Beautiful example of Nokia phones. They thought they were the best. आप ऊपर से भी तोड़ दो नहीं टूटेगा. और टच स्क्रीन क्या है? हाथ मतलब थोड़ा सा गिरेगा और टूट जाएगा. But still that is in, and Nokia is out. Why? Because other brands stayed relevant while Nokia just hanged on to their own old strength कि ये टूटेगा नहीं, आप कितना भी इसको कुछ कर लो. बट लोगों की नीड वो नहीं थी. दैट इट डिड नॉट अंडरस्टैंड एंड इट बिकेम ऑब्सोलीट. निकल गया मार्केट से बाहर. टू स्टे यंग, relevant and ever growing, you should be aware and learn. That's your food for your soul. Okay, so let's put this in relevant places. Okay, what is it? What are we going to put now? What was it? Agility is what is required. Yes, Mahesh ji, correct. Agree. Yes, now everybody in chat will put, I don't know whether you've been following. So let me just check with you all. What was the 8th demon we were talking about? Put that and put it where you have to, in one of the heads. Let's see. Everybody type in what was the 8th demon. Quiz time. Quiz time. Type the 8th demon. The 8th Shakti we just discussed was awareness and learning. What was the demon? Wow, excellent. Great attention, Rashmi ji. Very good. Thank you so much for sharing. So we are going to put this in the relevant places. In the Ravana's head, we will put ignorance. And next to our picture, we are going to put awareness and learning. Thank you, Madhu. Thank you, Raja. I'm sorry for the cough. All right. Once you put, you will unmute yourselves and I will share the screen and we're going to say the affirmation. And the affirmation is going to be, I stay awake and keep learning. I stay awake. What awake? Awake doesn't mean you'll stay awake all night. It just means you'll keep your eyes, ears, everything open to be aware of what you don't know so that you can learn it. Okay? Please do that. Please put it in the right places and unmute yourselves. And I will share the screen. All right. Unmute. Everyone unmute. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready, everyone? I still see some people on mute. Okay. So I will say 1, 2, 3, and then we will say I stay awake and keep learning. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I stay
awake and
and
keep
keep
learning.
learning. Excellent. So 8 Shakti is with us now. We are going to claim, already we have claimed 8 Shaktis, just 2 more to go. And our SITA will be back. Excited? If you're excited, just type X there in the chat. X, if you're excited to claim your SITA back today on this beautiful day of Dussehra. X, X, X. Lovely. Thank you so much for showing so much love and attention. Lovely. Amazing. Okay, we are going to the next demon. And the next demon, let me tell you, is what? The next demon, let's see whether somebody guessed this, is inconsistency. We forget about it. We forget about, we become inconsistent. We start something, we start a practice, maybe we start our exercise, for example. Easiest example, we start exercising, we become inconsistent. It's okay to miss your exercise once or twice in a week or a few times in a month, 5 days, 6 days. It's okay. We are humans. We cannot, things are not predictable in our lives. So some things slip. We are not robots. We understand that. But this inconsistency, if it sets in, and once in a blue moon, you're exercising 5 or 6 days in a month, whereas you should have not exercised 5 or 6 days in a month, you've started exercising 5 or 6 days in a month. That inconsistency is again a demon for you in life. Initiating but not finishing. Exactly. Bang on, Maheshji. Bang on. We start 100 things. Pick this, pick this, pick this. Ye karna, ye karna. But not finishing anything. That's the biggest vice. That's the biggest vice. I mean, I always appreciate people who start something and finish it, even if they do one thing at a time. It's okay not to put your head into 10 things. I'm very, very comfortable with such people. They don't put their head into 10 things. They put their head into 1 or 2 things that they can manage and they finish it. For example, there were 15 people, around 14 or 15 people who joined today's session. And how many of them are there now? Can you share, Vijita? How many of them are there? About 11, 10 or 11?
We are 8 people.
So
In
just
total,
imagine.
both of us are 10. Yeah.
So just imagine so many people, a couple of people dropped out, but you're still here. So you are the people who's, finish what you start. And that's the lovely, I would say that is the most important uh, quality one can have. So please start things and finish it also. Inconsistency is always going to keep you small, and you try and you don't want to continue because you feel it's too tough and it'll break your momentum. But if you feel कि ठीक है कोई बात नहीं आज मैं नहीं कर पाया but 2 days in a row मैं नहीं मिस करूंगा अपना एक्सरसाइज आज नहीं कर पाया कल करूंगा. If you can have that rule for yourselves that I will not miss 2 at a row, then you can definitely build a consistent routine for yourselves. So this is that Ravana that helps you, you know uh, that'll take put you in that mindset ki progress is tough. I cannot progress. It's like a roller coaster ride. I cannot move ahead in this. It's going to be very tough. I cannot take it. That is what this Ravana, the demon of inconsistency, does to your mindset. Okay, it will every day keep crushing your whatever you have thought of determination, and it'll make you weaker and weaker. So one thing I will try to say about inconsistency is that it'll make you doubt yourself more than failure ever could. Even by failing, you will not doubt yourself so much as you will doubt yourself when you are inconsistent in things. So start being more and more consistent. And if you think you are inconsistent, type INC here, INC, with something or the other in your life which you have been inconsistent with. It could be reading, it could be exercise, it could be anything, or making calls to your loved ones. It could be anything as simple as that. If you've been inconsistent with something, type INC. Okay. And if you're ready, we will go for the Shakti that's going to help us defeat this. Achita
Okay.
will take over now.
Okay. So, what's the demon that continues, right? So, let's have the demon on the head written. If INC you have typed here, that means it's one of the demon heads, right? So, let's conquer the Shakti. What's the Shakti? What's the Shakti that breaks the inconsistency? Can you make a guess? Can you make a guess? Every start of the every year, we do this. We have that demon coming in. We continue for a few days, 1 month, and then we forget. So what's that Shakti? Can anybody name that? What is that one thing that will help us break that inconsistency? What's that? Quickly type in the chat window. Let's hear from you. Seema, have some hot water. Yeah, please. Okay. Let's hear from you all. What is that? क्या वो चीज है? One is most important is discipline, isn't it? Promise, resolution, purpose. Yes. And that's what is your Shakti. That means one is commitment towards doing whatever you are supposed to do, right? Having a structured approach of towards your commitment that you've decided you have to complete it. And then following it with a sacred discipline, not even discipline, but sacred discipline. I will show up no matter what. ये unwavering force, कुछ भी हो जाए, मैं इस काम को करूंगा. Whether it is writing a book, reading a book, going in for exercise, or showing up for your loved ones. That commitment and discipline is required to break that inconsistency. So उस demon को काटने की शक्ति क्या है? Commitment and discipline, right? And each and every disciplined step that you take, it's you are building your choice of temples. That means आप अपनी खुद के लिए वो एक beautiful, path कार्व कर रहे हैं, बिकॉज आप इनकंसिस्टेंसी को ब्रेक कर रहे हैं. किसी भी आदत को ब्रेक करने के लिए, इफ यू हैव टू ब्रेक एनी हैबिट, you need to get into a discipline. And discipline is all about connecting with your highest self. And when you are able to achieve something with your consistent actions, you feel like, oh, I have done it, right? That happiness, that celebration is amazing, isn't it? So let's do this affirmation. Let's unmute ourselves. And I will say 1, 2, and 3, and we will have the affirmation, right? Discipline creates my freedom. I am the architect of my own liberation. That means you are practicing, you are promising yourself to be disciplined and committed, right? 1, 2, and 3.
Discipline
Discipline creates my
I
freedom.
am the
I am
The
the
architect
architect
of my own freedom.
freedom. I am the architect of my own liberation. Discipline creates my freedom. I am the architect of my own liberation.
Great. Speaking anything aloud, affirming anything is something which you have built for yourself. You have done that action for your own self. And that's the reason we are asking you to write the demons with the pen and, with the color pen, and write it with your own hands, because you are there identifying your demons and building your own Shaktis, identifying your own Shaktis, right? Let's move on to the demon number 10. This demon is something which has, stopped us, which has, blocked us, which has bounded us. और जब तक हम इससे नहीं निकलेंगे ना, तब तक हम liberate नहीं हो सकते, isn't it? So what's that demon? The demon is the demon of attachment. Attachment to anything. Attachment to the past, the chains of the past. कल ऐसा हुआ था, मेरे साथ ऐसा हुआ था, मैं उसको कैसे जाने दूं? That past weighs you down. That demon anchors your spirit to the past. And every step you feel towards is not taking you towards growth. And that's where we have to let go of our past that was weighing us down. So recognize your past that has been holding you back from taking that liberation. Seema, would you like to add more to this demon? Because I know you have been giving amazing examples, and I know that you had something to share very important on this.
Sure. So attachment can be attachment again. Attachment can be attachment with people, attachment with places, attachment with situations, and these can be from past to any of these. There could be situations from past which you are attached to and are not letting go of. ऐसे हो गया था उस समय, अब मैं ये चीज I will not try. Last time I went to Rameshwaram, I had a problem with the darshans and I fell in the queue. I'm not going to go to Rameshwaram. It could be anything. I'm just giving you a random example that is coming to my mind. Okay. Place, situation, place. Yeah, this was like place. Situation can be पिछले बार जब मैंने बर्थडे मनाया था तो my दादी fell sick, so I will not this time celebrate my birthday or cut a cake. We are attaching ourselves to what? Something which could be a mere coincidence. We get attached to those situations, places, people. People we keep catching hold of. These are beautiful examples of mothers not letting their children leave the nest. See, you are a parent. Your role while bringing to is to bring up a child. Okay, give the best of the values, best of education, whatever you can. And if you're not letting go of your child for making his own future, his or her own future, be it for education, be it for a job, be it for anything. I don't know what it could be. You might be wanting to be attached and not leave it. My friends, remember one thing. Love is not attachment. Love is letting free. So let free of situations, people, places that are not holding good for you anymore. Leave it. Recognition. First thing you need to recognize. Are we ready to recognize or even accept that this is the problem? I have been attached to this. That's the reason I'm not able to move forward. Are we able to do that? We are having those chains binding us, but we are not ready to let it go. This is that Ravana that robs you of your wings to fly. Maybe you could fly, but this is that which is just putting on that weight on you. And when you want to fly, the weight will not let you fly. So the weight of attachment always keeps you, in a stagnant mode where you're not able to fly or move ahead. So please, this is very, very important for us to kill this demon. Okay, and what can kill this demon? Any guesses? What can kill this demon? What is our Shakti? What is our that Shakti that can kill this demon? Guess, guess, guess. It's okay to be wrong. We're not going to anyway lose anything, right? We will just be putting our wild guesses out there. You never know, some guess can be right. Anybody guessing? Or are we moving forward? Seeing God in everyone, love to all, meditate, knowing the reality. Amazing people, yeah. Lovely answers. Okay, let's see what's there in context today. All right, and it is detachment and freedom. Something as detach. Yes, Vijeta, you're right. We need to detach. Correct? So, what I will say now is when there is detachment, there is freedom. The art of letting go, what we say is, it's okay, उस समय हुआ था, जरूरी नहीं अब हो. उस जगह हुआ था, but जरूरी नहीं है फिर से हो. So it's nothing is, everything can be a coincidence. So detachment always says, I let go to rise higher. I let go because I want to move ahead. I want to rise higher. Just like autumn leaves. What happens? Why does the tree, it has so many leaves, why does it have to shed? Why can't it hold on? भाई मेरा प्रोडक्ट है, मैं ट्री हूं, मेरे लीव्स हैं, दे आर माइन, व्हाई डू आई लेट देम गो? Let them go for new ones to come in, stronger ones to come in, isn't it? Living in present, detachment will come by knowing the reality. Very true. Lovely answers. New growth. Yes. for everything new to come in, you have to release something old. So the purpose of your life at one point of time was probably to bring up your children, to be attached to them, to protect them, to love them, to nurture them, to be excellent human beings and somebody who's a worthwhile person. But once you're done with your job, look for a newer purpose. Only when you detach with these beings, you will look for a newer purpose in life. Maybe someone else needs you now. Maybe a larger group of people need you with your purpose. I'm not saying don't have any relationship with your children. No, but you can't hold on to anybody or any situation, place, person. So freedom through release. You have to become free by releasing things, people, places, situations. True freedom doesn't come from holding something tight, but from trusting that by this leaving, something new is going to come in, some transformation is going to come in. Rashmi, we will be ending in next 5 to 10 minutes. If you can be here, we will wind up soon. Because there's an important ritual which is pending. We will do it very soon now. It's done, almost done. So I will insist that nobody leaves now. If you've been here till now, please be here for another 5 minutes. This is the whole meaning of the session. We are going to do an important ritual now. All right. So we will just confirm this by saying this affirmation. Unmute yourselves, everyone, after doing the activity of putting things in the right place on your diagrams, and unmute yourself, and we will say this. We will just say, I embrace change and fly free. Okay, we are not going to say the second sentence. All right, everybody ready with unmuted mics? And I will say 1, 2, 3, and we will go. Only we will say, I embrace change and fly free. So 1, 2, and 3. I embrace change
and
fly
fly
free.
free.
Once again with the action. I embrace change and fly
Fly
free.
free.
Excellent. Nobody on cameras? Okay, good. Anybody who's done it, great. All right, we will now work on the ritual that we are here for. I hope everyone has identified their demons. Okay, and also you have been able to recognize the Shakti. Okay, recognize the Shakti, and you have put it against your picture everywhere, right? So this is what we were supposed to do. I have not filled in because I was taking the session. I hope everybody has done that. I'm now removing the pin, and we are going to share our screens here. Okay, so everybody can see each other's pictures, and it's okay to release it. Okay, so now we are all here, and we are going to open the cameras and show our whatever we've done now. Everyone, please, you've been here till now. So we should do this important ritual. Kudos to all who are staying here till now. Yes, excellent. Lovely. Everybody who open the camera and hold, we'll take a picture, man. Everyone, we will take a picture. Quickly, can you do that? Yog, Raja, Deepak, Madhu, will you? Or should we assume you're not?
Okay, great.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Fine, no worries. But please do this ritual. It's going to be extremely powerful.
And
Okay? It's going to be extremely powerful. What we are going to do, we have identified our demons. We have chosen our Shaktis. We know what are the worst of the demons. It could be 5, it could be 7, it could be 3, it could be 2. And we have set our intention to, slay these demons and replace them with our Shakti so that we are able to claim our Sita back. Okay. So the ritual will be, you are now going to, this is called a victory ritual. Okay. Because today is the day of victory. Victory of good over evil, victory of Lord Rama, victory of Ma Durga, everything, right? So this ritual is going to transform your internal struggle into a ceremonial release. So this is going to be sacred. Please listen to it carefully. Okay. Now, you have created one poster with Rama on it, isn't it? You are going to cross it off, cross every head that you have crossed the whole thing, cross the heads that you know, yes, this is within me, this is within me, this is within me. Cross it off, crush it for now. And once you're out of this session, please go burn it. And pick your Sita, pick your Shaktis, and put it somewhere you see it every day for some time at least, till you are able to internalize those Shaktis. Yes, this you're going to put it as on your work table or anywhere you see it regularly. All right? Great. Great. Extremely nice. Are you all clear about this? Are you all clear about this particular thing that we are just shared? If you're okay, please give me a thumbs up so that we progress on our journey, and we will be winding up soon in next one or two. Just a little bit that Vijeta will be sharing with us, and we will wind up this session. And this release, right now, did you crush it? Maheshji, did you crush it? Can you show that? Okay. So you're going to burn it after the session. All right. So yes, Vijeta, over to you. I will share the screen and please finish
Okay.
with strong
So
way
this
the way
is,
you started.
yeah. So this is so important. After we have crushed each and every Ravana of us, we want you all to walk with your Shakti statement. So I want you to craft your Shakti statement and type it in the chat window here. I am dash, I choose dash, and I rise with dash. So I am giving you an example here. I am courage, I choose love, I rise with grace. Right? So this Shakti mantra that you craft for yourself, the Shakti statement that you craft with for yourself, has to be something which you have to carry it with yourself and repeat daily to have that power with you. This is your victory mantra, your Shakti statement, and regaining your Sita and reclaiming your Sita back. So another example. So I want to have your statements coming up in the chat window. I am wisdom. I choose freedom. I rise with light. So what you are, what you relate with, what you choose, and you rise with what? You rise with courage. You choose freedom, and you are wisdom. You are clarity. You are love. You are affection. Right? So let's have our Shakti statement, the victory statement, buzzing at two places. One is in the chat and in the WhatsApp group also, right? You all are connected with us in WhatsApp. Let people see what they have missed out. So the Shakti statement, do you all promise me? Do you all promise me? I am fearless. I choose forgiveness and I learn. Great going, great going. Let's have the other people also sharing their Shakti statements. Deepak, Raja, Madhu, and Yograj, right? So let's have our Shakti statements there in the chat window, also in the WhatsApp group. I am courage, I choose peace, and I rise with grace. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Let's share this also in the group, WhatsApp group, right? Let people see what they're missing out and what's this Shakti statement is all about. So with this, I want to invite you to take this opportunity of connecting with us on one-to-one. Let's connect on one-to-one. Let's craft your unique path, your journey. We have killed the demons. There are many things to decode, share, and grow in life, right? I'm consistent. I choose detachment and I rise with grace. Amazing, Mr. Yograj. I know that you have, don't worry, we will share the recordings with you. So shortly. Thank you so much and hope everything. Okay, do we have to fill again? If you have already blocked the calendar, Madhuji, then you need not fill it again. But what I'm asking you is to, in the WhatsApp group that we have, Reclaim Your Power group, if you could, keep it buzzing with your Shakti statement so that जिन लोगों ने मिस किया कुछ तो मिस किया ना आज हम लोग अपना नेटफ्लिक्स वगैरह छोड़ के अपना कम्युनिटी को डेवलप कर रहे हैं फॉर यू ऑल वी आर हियर and offering an amazing opportunity to connect with myself and Seema and see, and we are already started connecting with her. We had 5 days series that we conducted and we have amazing response from the previous. And these sessions are to empower each and every one on their life's journey and help them handle them and craft a beautiful path and develop a beautiful community which empowers each and every one. So we thought that the Dussehra would be an amazing opportunity to connect with everyone and help them kill their demons, right? And reclaim their Sita and Shakti back. That's where this idea of, and we are with true humanity, we are sharing this with you all. And thank you everyone for being an amazing participant. And hope in case would like to share your feedback